Welcome to In My Mind, and today let's talk about our brains. Question: why do our brains look like that? Today we will be discussing the wrinkles and folds, but as well as the softness and feel of the brain. Make sure to check out my website, which features my blog at neurosciencekids.weebly.com, or click the link in the description. Now let's jump right in. When you look at the human brain, you see a lot of folds. This is the cerebral cortex, which is the folded layer of nerve tissue on the top of the cerebrum. In fact, compared to other animals, we have a much larger cerebral cortex dedicated to language. These folds are called gyri, and the grooves are known as sulci. But why do we have them? First of all, we have 86 billion neurons in our brain. The size of a neuron can vary from 4 microns to 100 microns. For reference, a human hair is 70 microns thick. But even though neurons are so small, they still take up space. To accommodate all of these neurons, our brains have evolved to have gyri and sulci. The folds and grooves create more surface area, and more surface area equals more brain power. If you look at the brain, the folds may look as though they are randomly placed, though they actually help us divide the brain into lobes. From our brain's perspective, this can help with efficiency and help us compute faster since the electrical signal doesn't have to travel as much. The gyri and sulci also help us split the cerebral cortex further into smaller areas, such as the primary motor cortex, the secondary motor cortex, the prefrontal cortex, as well as many others. Now, let's talk about the feel or softness of the brain. Our brains utilize electricity to send information in a process known as synaptic transmission. In total, our brains produce about 25 watts of electricity. This is about the amount needed to power an LED. Neurons or nerve cells are covered in a fatty membrane, which provides structure and helps guide neurotransmitters and other molecules to execute synaptic transmission. This fatty membrane makes the brain soft as a result. To recap, folds are called gyri, grooves, sulci. This provides more surface area and less volume, which equals more brain power. The folds also split the brain into different areas. Neurons being covered in a fatty membrane provides more structure, but it's also like a water tube surrounding the neuron, making the brain soft. Thanks for watching! Comment down below which topics you would like me to cover in the next video. Check the video description to read more about these topics. Thanks!